Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be filming an empties video. I've not done one of these for a little while now and I've ended up collecting quite a lot of stuff that I've used up, so I thought it was about time I did another one. Just on a side note, I've got my glasses on today, so sorry if I've got a bit of glare in the lenses. One of my eyes has been really irritated the last few days, so I didn't want to put my contact lenses in just to kind of let my eyes rest a little bit, so sorry if that's really annoying. But anyway, let's get straight into the video. So the first item I have used up is this, which is the Batiste Dry Shampoo, and it is in the cherry scent, which you may be able to tell by the pattern on the can. Batiste is my kind of go-to dry shampoo. It's affordable, it does its job, and I get through quite a lot of dry shampoo because when you've got this much hair, it's a lot of effort washing it, so I use dry shampoo probably once, twice a week between washes. So yes, I will definitely repurchase this because I always do. Next, I have used up this Radox Moisture Shower Cream, and this is chamomile and jojoba oil. I think that's how you say it. It's spelled jojoba oil, but I'm pretty sure it's jojoba, but I might be wrong. Anyway, this stuff is really affordable. I'm pretty sure this was like £1.50 or something, and this is a 500ml bottle, so it's quite a big one. I'm not the kind of person that has to have really posh shower gels. Like the cheap ones are fine by me because you get through it so quickly, and yeah, this is just a really kind of calming, subtle scent. Probably the chamomile that makes it calming, and it's just a really kind of nice shower cream. I wouldn't say it's overly moisturising, but I mean, what can you expect for £1.50 really? I treated myself to some Body Shop shower gels a little while ago, so I haven't repurchased this yet, but once I've used them up I probably will do, because this is just so cheap and easy to get, because I can get it in like Tesco when I do my food shopping, so I like this. The next item I have used up is this, which is the Nukes, and I'm definitely going to say this bit wrong, Heel Prodigieuse. I'm not French, I cannot speak French. That is the one thing at school I really could not do. Anyway, I got a little sample of this in a Birchbox quite a while ago, and I really liked the sample, so I bought the whole bottle, and it's just a dry oil basically. You can use it kind of like on your body, in your hair, on your face. I used it on my face as kind of in place of a night cream, so I used a night oil as such. To begin with, it really made my skin feel soft, and it sunk in fairly quickly for an oil. I didn't feel greasy or anything when I woke up in the morning, and yeah, I really liked it, but I did find towards the end of the bottle I just wasn't loving it as much anymore. It's a bit weird. I don't know if you guys get problems like that as well. Like, to begin with you love a product and then you get towards the end of it and it's just not loving it as much anymore. So I probably would repurchase this, but I'm not going to rush to, because I'm trying out a few different night creams and stuff at the moment because I still haven't found my perfect one. Next is this little Polar, I think that's how you say it, Ice Pure Gentle Scrub with Arctic Cotton, and again I got this in a Birchbox. I did really like this. It's a really nice gentle kind of exfoliating scrub. I used it a couple of times a week whilst I was cleansing, and I did find it made my skin really soft and felt really smooth, and it was a nice exfoliator. It's probably good for people with sensitive skin. My skin's a little bit sensitive and some exfoliators kind of irritate it a little bit, but this didn't, so that's good. The only thing is, it is a little bit pricey. I think it's kind of above the £20 mark, and I'm not sure how easy it is to get hold of. I know you can get it off the Birchbox website, but I'm not really sure where else you can get hold of this in the UK. So I probably would repurchase it, but again, I'm not going to rush to because I'm trying other things out at the moment that are a little bit cheaper and a little bit easier to get hold of as well. So that is that. Next I have this, which is the Qureshi Brightness and Volume Mask. So it's basically like a hair mask that's meant to be volumizing and brightening. I didn't really like this. When I give myself a hair mask, I kind of want my hair to feel soft and silky, and this just didn't really do it for me. I didn't notice a whole lot of difference, so I will be sticking to my usual conditioner, and I don't think I would ever repurchase this. Next we have the Garnier Skin Active Express 2-in-1 Eye Makeup Remover. And I really quite liked this. This was one of those eye makeup removers that has like 2 different parts to it and you shake it together, and it was pretty effective at removing eye makeup. There was no kind of excess scrubbing at my eyes or anything to get my makeup off. I haven't repurchased this yet, but I think I probably would if I was just looking for another eye makeup remover. I'm using a Clinique one at the moment, but yeah, this is obviously much more affordable, and yes, if you're looking for an affordable eye makeup remover, this one is worth giving a try. The next item is the Garnier Micellar Cleansing Water, and I am obsessed with this stuff. I bought this as a little mini just to kind of try it out to see if I liked it, and I've since bought the big fat giant bottle. I just find it really refreshing on my skin. I quite often use it in the morning just before I'm going to work or I'm going out. Just kind of run it over my face, gets rid of any kind of excess oil that's built up overnight, and yeah, I just think it's really great, and it's quite good if I've cleansed in the evening and there's just a little bit of makeup residue still left on my face. I use it to kind of get the remaining little bits of makeup off, and it's just really refreshing, really gentle on my skin, and I really love it. And it's pretty affordable as well, so that definitely gets the thumbs up from me. So the next item is the Tarte Harper Purifying Cleanser, and this is a little sample size, and this is meant to be like a pore minimizing cleanser. I did quite like it. It was a fairly nice cleanser, but it didn't do anything amazing for me. I didn't notice a huge amount of difference in my pores. I mean, my pores aren't really my main problem on my skin, so I'm probably not the best person to test this out. But I do get a few on my nose, but I didn't really notice much of a difference when using this. It did make my skin feel soft and nice, but I'm pretty sure the full size one of this is about £50, which is a lot of money, and I just didn't feel like it did enough to my skin to justify me paying £50 to repurchase this. So yeah, I'm sure it is probably lovely for some people because I've heard people talk about Tarte Harper and it's meant to be a really good brand, so this probably just isn't the product for me. For me personally, I am so loyal to my Indie Lee Rose Hip Cleanser. It is just amazing. I've got through about 3 bottles of it since I started using it at the beginning of the year, and it's just, my skin's never been better, so I'm afraid I cannot break up with my Indie Lee for this. I have also used up the simple Micellar cleansing wipes, and this is definitely not the only packet I've got through of these, because I get through these like nobody's business. Like, anyone would think I ate them or something. I just find makeup wipes really handy to have, and these ones in particular I find really nice and gentle on the skin. I do find some makeup wipes can be a bit kind of harsh on your skin, and especially because my skin's a little bit sensitive, I like that these are very gentle. So that's the main reason I use these, and I repurchase them all the time. Like, when they're on offer, I buy them in bulk. The next item I have is the Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm, and if you watched my latest favourites video, you will have heard me talking about this, and I just love this stuff. It is a little bit pricey. I think it's about 20 to 25 pounds. I can't quite remember. I've just never used a product that gets my makeup off as well as this stuff does, especially when I've got kind of really heavy, thick makeup on. I find this brilliant when I'm wearing my Estee Lauder Double Wear, because that's such kind of a long wearing foundation, which is great, but it is really hard to get off. But I find this just, it really breaks down the makeup, and like eye makeup, heavy foundation, liquid lipsticks, anything that is hard to get off comes off with this stuff, and it's not too irritating on my eyes. Like obviously you don't want to put it in your eye, but if you get a little bit in there, it doesn't irritate my eyes too much. And yeah, I just think it's really great. What I tend to do is I cleanse with this first, then I do a second cleanse with my Indie Lee cleanser. So I double cleanse, and yeah, I love this stuff. I haven't repurchased it yet because I've been trying out a different one, but it is just nothing compared to this one. This is brilliant, and I'm definitely gonna repurchase this at some point. Possibly even before I've used up the other one, just because I miss this stuff so bad. Next I have a perfume. This is Flora by Gucci, and the scent is Gorgeous Gardenia? I don't know how to say that word. I've had this perfume for years. I'm pretty sure my mum might have bought it for me like 4 years ago, and I've taken a little while to get through it. I kind of kept falling in and out of love with it. I loved it to begin with, then it kind of went to the back of my drawer for probably a year or so, and I got it out recently and I've just been using it as my everyday perfume, and I have to say I've really fallen back in love with it. It's just a really kind of soft floral scent, so it's nice for everyday wear. It's not too intense, and yeah, I'm not massively into really floral scents, but because this is quite kind of a subtle floral scent, I can deal with this one. I think there is like a few different scents in kind of the Flora range, so this is like the pink one. If I remember correctly, when I first got it, I think there was a few others in the range. I'm probably not going to repurchase this straight away, just because I've got other perfumes that need using up at the moment, so but yeah, I probably would repurchase this at some point because it is a really nice perfume. And the final item I have used up is the Pixie Hydrating Milky Serum, and I've really got into serums these last few months. They're just kind of an extra step that really makes a good difference in my skin. And this was, as the name would suggest, like a kind of thick milky substance, and it was just a really intense hydration, but it really sunk in really quickly and didn't leave my skin feeling greasy, so I could go on throughout my day fairly quickly without sitting around waiting for this to absorb. One thing I didn't like about it is it's got one of these dropper applicator things, but the product was just too thick to work with the dropper, so I would have preferred this in like a pump maybe. But yeah, I just think like if you're gonna have a product with a dropper, don't have it as a gimmick. Like have the product that will work with the dropper, because it was just pointless in the end. I was sitting there like trying to shake the product out of the bottle instead of the dropper, you know. But the product in itself I really liked, and it is a little bit pricey. I think it's like £25, and it is a fairly small bottle, but I mean, for the difference it made to my skin, I did like it. I did try out a Caudalie one a few months ago, which is kind of even more expensive, but I don't think this quite matches up to that Caudalie one. I think I probably will repurchase the Caudalie one at some point. This is still nice, it just didn't quite do as much for my skin as that did, but if you are looking for a serum, like a really hydrating serum, then this is definitely one to try. And that is everything I had to show you. So just before I end the video, I do want to say a big thank you to everyone that has subscribed recently, and a big hello to all my new subscribers, because my subscriptions have kind of jumped up a little bit recently since doing my giveaway, and I just want to say thank you to everyone that entered and everyone that has subscribed and commented and watched all my videos. I really do appreciate it. and I will definitely be doing some more giveaways at some point because I really enjoyed running that last one. But anyway, let's stop rambling. So I hope you have enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave me a comment down below. Let me know if you have tried any of these products, what you think of them. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video, and don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to see what else I have coming up. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye!